Afternoon everyone, welcome back to another Trainsim World 3 live stream. We're back on the Cross City line, why wouldn't we be? And yeah, we're going to be doing something a bit different. We're going to be doing the rail tour service, which I've been meaning to do, just we've never really, well, we haven't got round to it, but today, we're going to do the rail tour service from Lichfield City down to, I think it goes down to Bromsgrove. So that is the plan of action for today. Yeah, hopefully everyone's all well. So we've got Yoshi, Quicko, Luke, NG, Oscar, Tanner, and Devon. How are you all doing? And also Sam, you did just get here in time, yeah. Hello, Vinicius as well. Right, let's get everything sorted. There you go, get that on. Set that to engine only. Unlock the doors. Feels really weird driving this. I like the way it's placed just past the platform as well. Does it actually all fit on? Oh, it does. Actually, not really. No, it doesn't. There we got the rake of Mark IIs. Quite a long load actually. Pretty certain we've already got that, but yeah, all right. It's gonna be a nice little journey. Well, not a little journey. It's quite a journey. Where are the route indicators? Route indicators. Get them on. That's all good. We'll get that on as well. Hello, Sharon. How are you? Were you watching the football last night, or well, probably last afternoon, or yesterday? Also get the AWS on. I don't think you can turn on the DSD in this one. I think it's automatically on already. I know in the 47 there's like a little lever up there, but I think this one already has it on, I think. Yeah, I think that's already as it should be. Hello, Ron. Does this come with TransPennine Express? You need Tees Valley and TransPennine Express for this. 37's from Tees Valley, and the Mark IIs are from Northern TransPennine. Let's see, where are we stopping? We're stopping at Birmingham New Street, and then Bromsgrove at 603. Not my type of thing. Football, fair enough. Hang on, we got 5 minutes here. Well, we might as well get out and go for a little stroll then. If we sort of hop out. Well, we got 5 minutes. There's the wow, that is. Oh, that looks good. That does look very. In fact, let's get a screenshot of that. Ooh, that looks good. That does look very nice. Look at that. So we got 237s. They are our pal for today. Let's have a little look around Lichfield City stations. We never really had enough time to do it, so we might as well go and collect some collectibles and just see the station, as we haven't really done that. So I'm guessing we don't show up on the CIS. Is that in a class 323? Well, not today. There you go, get one of them. Probably not a collectible up there, is there? Let's see. Can we go down into the subway area? So we never actually got out and walked about here. Can we go down? Nah, we can't. I mean, that's understandable. I suppose that would then go out to there. Any chocolate hidden anywhere? Don't think so. Afternoon, Daniel. Did anyone travel on a Mark II? I'd imagine probably quite a lot of people have here travelled on a Mark II. And they're not really that old, are they? So let's head on through. Cool. There we go. I don't think they're used anywhere now, are they, Mark IIs? And they're completely gone. Hello, PH. How are you? Oh, they used somewhere. No, I don't think they are. Why can't we get into the streets on Trainsim World 3? Because it's Trainsim World, not Road Sim World. That's the simple answer. Why would we need to get onto the road? As long as we can go, you know, see most of the station and access most of it, then that's all you really need. Get there and back. Lichfield area, some sort of construction site over there. Oh, I say. There's a fair few assets, I think. I haven't seen some of these before, so that's pretty good. Right, let's head back to the locomotive. Got a couple of minutes. It's more realistic if we can. Yeah, but it's more development time and it's useless. Let's get in there. Cool. Yeah, this is Lichfield City, a little tiny cathedral city. In fact, can you see the cathedral? No. Oh no, hang on, that might be it there actually. Maybe. Almost. It looks more like a church really, but that could be the cathedral. Oh, you got like a bus station down there. Look at that. A little bus station there. Not bad, not bad. Hello, Joseph. You'd go to the corner shop if we were allowed outside. Are you local to this area, Sam? Well, good, Joseph. I suppose we could leave a little bit early. Don't know why it's such an excessive waiting time of 5 minutes. Oh, 7 minutes. I'm just sitting here. Hopefully there's not a train. I don't think there will be a train ahead of us actually. Well, if there was, it'll be a far away now. Bloody hell, it's busy there, isn't it? Wow. That's the busiest I've seen New Street. Like, all the trains are just sat there waiting to go out. Well, that is pretty cool. Spawning at New Street at 4:55 in the morning, and it will be really busy. Oh, nice, Joseph. Look at that. We'll just wait. Probably it will just come from the depot. Oh, cool. Right, let's get the doors shut. Start getting the brakes off. I also need to make sure we are in the right brake mode. Can you change it on here? We should be alright. Is that it there? Or you can see if you're on the right brakes. I think we're alright. Oh, we should be alright. Right. Birmingham New Street next. Hello, Joseph. How are you? Both Joseph? They did Joseph, yeah. How see, Sam. So we got double 37. Not bad. Let's quickly check. Yeah, we are following the usual limits. That's good. No, we might actually have to go a bit slower. Let's have a look. Saying 30 there. Oh, has it actually put us on the slower limits? Probably quicker. Whatever you bothered to do. This is where a loco hauled train, aren't we? So you have to go slightly slower. Which I barely know the freight ones. But we'll figure it out. I know the bit from Kings Norton to Bromsgrove's like 60 most of the way if you're freight or loco. We'll be alright. Didn't go to bed till 4 this morning. Why is that? Bloody hell. Up all night, eh? And it's quite hard to know what the freight limits are, or just loco, the other speed limits, because they don't actually come up. That was awful, wasn't it, Joe? Rubbish. Whole 90 minutes wasted. 0-0. The most boring score. There was like no excitement from England. Everyone kept you up laughing so much. Alright. I'd assume it's a bit higher now. Yeah, 40. Imagine watching the football. A lot of people did there, okay. It's the World Cup. Not to be missed. They were, Joseph, yeah. In all honesty, maybe Iran just let us win on that first game. Definitely not the same England who I watched on Monday. What are they up to? Hopefully we'll do better against Wales. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll lose. Oh, I see, Joseph. You been living under a rock, okay? Yeah, hello, Mason. Maybe at some point we're off to Bromsgrove, Oscar. They did, Joseph, yeah, a little while back. Lovely. Yeah, this is the 37 from Tees Valley, this one. Yeah, get them in instead. Yeah, sure was, Joseph. Alright, quicker. It's our country, isn't it? Quicker, I want them winning. Hello, Oscar. Time. It won't know. Yeah, bloody hell, 7 months already. Much appreciated, Oscar, mate. Much appreciated. It's gone very quick. As well as bears there on the side. If it's going to be 40 quite a lot, though, that's going to take ages. Oh yeah, a bit of tractor action. Not the quickest tractor action, though. Hey, there's Glenn Griffiths at BritishAce membership. Look at you, Glenn, with your purple badge still. Cheers, Glenn, mate. And Ben got it. I think Ben was actually a member before, so welcome back, Ben. Cheers, Glenn. How you doing, Glenn? Where were you watching? Where were you last night when it happened? Yeah, much appreciated, Glenn. Awesome stuff. Cool. That was quick though that time. She was like bam, straight away to Ben. Sometimes it takes a little while. But yeah, cheers, Glenn. No worries, Oscar. So I said this was about an hour and 15 minutes, this service. Fair enough, Sam. Back to farming, forgetting about last. Fair enough, Glenn, fair enough. Roll on 2026. It is Blake Street, which is the next station along. So after this, we're either going to do some trucking or some flying. I don't really know yet which of the one we're going to do. Yeah, and I'm not sure. Yeah, not sure. Trucking or flying. As I got the fly-by-wire A320 back now, and I've got an EasyJet skin on it. So, we'll see. Hey Joe, how are you, mate? Welcome in. How you doing? Let's get another flyby shot. I mean, there should be a train ahead of us because, oh, it's still quite early in the morning, so we should be all right to get these shots. That's it, Joseph. Proper long train, though, isn't it? I mean, bloody hell. Look at that. Lovely. Doing fine, but tired as hell. What you been up to, Joe? You been up all night? I suppose good and not as good to hear. Not good that you're tired, but good that you're doing fine. When I was at Morrison's yesterday, you bought yourself an 850-gram bar of dairy milk. Bloody hell, is that one of the £3 bars? The ones which are in the game? Good idea, Daniel. When you're doing the cross city, every time you find a thingy collectible, you eat some. Cheers, Josie. Maybe, just maybe. Well, that is dedication. Oh, and of course the charger is down all the way down there. That's going to be a long walk. Let me quickly go and get the charger. Now, which runs out the most right, let me quickly go and get that. Do trucking and flying, maybe. We'll see. Right, got the charger. We're saved. Always goes off at the most annoying times. Right, let's get that in, and all the cables all over the place, and what a mess. That's now stuck on there, and why do we even have to charge controllers nowadays? Just let unlimited power somehow on them. There we go, get a little solar panel on them. Which would probably not even work, but massive 7 patty, yeah, that is a big bar. 1 AM? Yeah, wow. This is Blake Street. Hello, Michael. How are you? And then Butler's Lane next. I suppose this bit will be fairly quick. Sort of running down to New Street. I suppose that's probably 40 for us again. Yeah, let's get that up. Look at that sounds good. There it goes. That is pretty good. That's what we've got, like 12 Mark IIs. The whole shabam. So many of them. And just coast it. Quite a lot of the way is downhill, so we don't need to accelerate too much. Doing I wish could be better than, I suppose, good and bad to hear. That's just waiting for you to buy it. This is Butler's Lane. Yeah, this is on PS5. I don't like playing on the PC, so we'll play it on here. I don't like playing the TSW PC. Just easier on controller. Because I do use the keyboard a little bit, but only for the cameras and the horn. And PZB and etc. You had chicken and chips last night. Lovely. Oh, I wonder if I get held up before Four Oaks. Because there is the train what starts there quite early in the morning. Hopefully not. No, we got a green, so we should be alright. Because there was a rail tour in 2019, Tamebridge Parkway to Penzance, and it was held by 37. It wasn't Derby, or maybe it went to Derby after Tamebridge Parkway. Maybe. Here on the PS5. That shouldn't take too long, this journey, sort of 50 minutes or so. At Christmas I'll get money because it is awesome. It is good stuff. Fair enough, NG. I suppose not the expected emotions either. Sort of quite dreary though. Didn't find out how Will Joseph yet. You've been eating Tim Tams, what are they? I've heard of them before. You've got FIFA 23, it is good, fair enough, Joseph. I haven't bought a FIFA in a couple of years now. Well, on sale I always get them. I think this one's the last FIFA though, isn't it? That's gonna be something else. EA Sports Football. You missed the beer being thrown up in the air. Always good fun. I suppose everyone went home a bit disappointed. You're going out again to look at you, Joseph. The man of the night. Coming up to Sutton Coldfield. It's usually like 10 or 15 below the usual one, so I'll bring that down. Oh, I see Oscar. You don't want to be a spoiler alert, but it is Real Manager on FIFA 23. Alright. No, not ideal at all. I was thinking it would be 2-1, you know, it would be quite an exciting game, exhilarating, but no. It could have just been at least 1-1. Then we could have something to celebrate about. You know, we got a goal. A little moment of happiness. Sounds good, Oscar? Alright, Joseph. Poland 2, Saudi, yeah. Oh, I see. Well, that's to be expected, wasn't it? Although the last game wasn't, though, when they beat Argentina. You was up at 8, bloody hell, not much sleep then, Joe. You must be shattered. Unless you're one of those people who gets, like, minimal sleep and is still, like, wide awake. It's like, how? Love the canopy here, that's just awesome. Do like Sutton Coldfield. Yeah. You feel so tired right now. Maybe you're not one of those people then. All that. And that is good for the environment. What a sight. Let's have more of that. Oh, lovely. Now I see, Joseph. Wait, you hadn't scored a World Cup goal before? That can't be right. Four-ish hours sleep, but I tried to get a minimum of 7 just because of the role I'm going into. Fair enough. 4 hours, wow. She'd be alright, Angie, she'd be alright. My timer out for being silly. Hello Nick, I'm alright, how are you? Nick, there's an important decision to make. Do we do trucking or flying tonight? I don't know. Not really too sure. Of course it would be ATS again. Coming up to Wild Grain. Imagine seeing this ploughing through your local station though. Well, I did have a 37 go through Crawley before. Which was quite ages ago, it was awesome. The smell of it, the fume, that was great. Get off the ground. Yeah, I've installed the fly-by-wire A320 again, so it's quite tempting. And it's Chester Road. Enjoying your day off and just eating a McDonald's. Ooh, that sounds good, Nick. McDonald's for lunch, eh? Or an early lunch, dinner sort of thing. It's already been half an hour. It only feels like it's been like 10 minutes. I was really quick on it. There we go. Then it is Erdington next. Hey, well said, Daniel. Should do a bit of busing as well at some point, either the bus or OMSI. They left out on my Big Mac. Oh dear. Lovely, Joseph. Mexico's World Cup kit looks really nice though. Well, the logo's a bit dead, but the colours and stuff look quite cool. Like the greeny sort of kit. It's nice. So we should fairly soon start seeing signs of life from West Midlands. As it is, what, 6 something, no, 5, half 5 or so in the morning on here now. So you should start seeing the first services of the day out and about. Obviously so far we've seen no trains. Obviously I had to set it in summer as well, otherwise it would have been dark the whole journey. Gravelly Hill next. Lovely, Nick. You got 2 chicken mayo sandwiches, 2 double cheeseburger with bacon and a banana milkshake. Very nice. Oh yeah, Oscar. People need to wake up. They need to see this coming through. Have some of that. So we're going downhill at the moment, so we don't need to speed up. And then we're soon enough we'll be coming into our first stop of Birmingham New Street. It's not that far now. What's everyone's favourite extra layer to do on here? The HST Rail Tour or the 66? This one's going to Bromsgrove. I'd imagine our speed comes down with this. I mean, there's no freight speed boards on here, apart from in a couple of places. So you sort of got to guess what the speed is. I'd say it's probably 15 or 20 lower. So I'll go down to 30. As we make our way around. Now you actually Aston from here, you can. Yeah, that church over there is right next to Aston Station. So we sort of go right around. Oh, see Oscar. I thought you got the whole shebang. And the rail tours. Yeah, I thought you got all of them. Oh, you have all the layers. So let's smudge out. She's woken up after a 3-4 hour sleep. It sure is LesJet, yeah. Well, it's not. We don't drive past it, we drive under it. You also need Northern Trans Pennine, I think, Oscar, for it as well. At least on a couple of the services, because you've got the 47 and the sort of mail van at the back. Smudges about, hello, almost at New Street, now I can let you out. Have I found the donkey on this route? No. I bet it's at Curzon Street, isn't it? Sort of hidden away there somewhere. Have you found the donkey on this route? This is Aston. NG, don't mention it. Oh, probably then, Oscar, yeah. There's a 66 services, a couple of them use things from Tees Valley as well. It's very mixed sort of on here. Alright, that's shit. Lovely quicko. Lovely, yeah, lovely station, yeah. There was like a little ladder there that was on the bridge. Oh, there's the canal down, look at that. You got the locks as well. That's cool. Hadn't noticed that before. Well, he's down on that side. Because I suppose in the 323 you're sort of, you wouldn't be able to see down that way because you're quite a bit much lower down. Sort of. Probably one of the faster bits of our journey. Well, we can still only go up to 40. As you can tell by that speedboard there, which actually does have our limit on it. So up to 40, then probably down to 30 near Duddeston. I think the 30 board also is a combined one, so I think we'll have to come down even more there. Probably to either 15 or 20. Lovely. Coast that for a bit. Oh, that's it, that shit. There is it. Hello David, how are you? Very industrial around this part. Very industrial. It's one massive industrial estate. Oh, it's still 40 for us. As we come up on Duddeston. That's all good, ladies and gents. Got like an hour ago, fair enough, David. 5:24 in the morning. So maybe New Street will still be really busy. Maybe. Fair enough, David. So what are they building here then on the right? Are they going to try and add some more tracks in there or something? There's a sort of the things go right across, don't they? But then there's nothing there. Sort of got the remains of some old track here. But is that going to be built for sort of HS2 or something? What's that all about? This route's great, isn't it? It is. It's great. It's been alright, David. It's been alright. Yeah, there's Curzon Street down there. Near the crane. Oh yeah. I spotted it. Sneaky. Sneaky. Does the crane actually move? Looks like it might be. This route's better than bit. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, it's more detailed, yeah, but I still like my BML. You do BML again at some point. Proof House Junction. There's a Curzon Street building there. Me too, Daniel. Maybe it was on Goat Sim. You know, on Goat Sim they like lick the side of the building to get up. Maybe it did that. What a funny game that is. So I'd imagine we'll be stopping right at the end of fair enough, Richie. As we'll probably be stopping right at the end of the platform at New Street, as we are quite a long train. There's some hidden goats on roofs on this route. Wouldn't be surprised. It's a bit chilly out there. Hey, the first West Midlands service of the day out on New Street. There it is. There's the first other train we've seen. Which means on the second half of our journey we might be following yellows. That bit was quite yellow free. You're right then outside. Yeah, we're going under Moore Street. Around the Chiltern main line. It's hard to control the brakes in this train. Quite possibly, Oscar. I did notice on another AI service, so maybe they do somehow adjust it to the sun maybe now. Oh, I see, Oscar. Yeah, possibly. Waiting for a bus, lovely. Yeah, so all the trains have dispersed now. There's one there. There is one there. Oh no, there's a fair few actually still scattered around. Have to see where they're going. When do you leave? Oh, there's no time on that. I had time on any of them. Probably just the ECS moves. Lovely. It's cool running one of these through here though. That signal scared me there, because from really close it almost did look like a red. And then we got really close to it. I got about 10. Right, we got 7 minutes here. It does, yeah. Look at the amount of trains though. They've all come from the depot. Lovely. So we've got a little bit of time here at New Street. Lovely. Right, let me quickly let out the case, and then yeah, and we'll think about starting our way off towards Bromsgrove. So hold on a second. Is out, so we got another sort of 5 minutes or so here, and then we'll finally be making our way onwards to Bromsgrove, although we've probably gone most of the way now. We've got Mark IIs behind us. What's this one here? What one have we got? We got 504 and 518. Nice comfy seats. Why can't we sit? Can we sit on any of them? Oh. Maybe you can't sit on them. Why is that? Well, that is weird. You can't sit on any of them. Let's try the other coach. You can't sit down for some reason. I don't know why that would be. Yeah, you can't sit down. Weird. Have a quick nosy round New Street. No, not a freight. see if there's any collectibles up here we haven't got. I think this is a different over bridge to the one we've been on before. How far can we actually go? There's got to be a map somewhere. Maybe not. Let's go down this far platform. Don't know, Joseph. Don't know. Then we'll go over the other bridge. Yeah, there's another one over there. There's another bridge. Oh, we got a choice here. When do we go over? This one. Let's go over this one. Right at the end. That's quite cool. There's another sort of entrance out over this way. It's cool. Is it not? Okay. That's quite cool looking out that way. That should be a really cool place to sort of just watch the trains from here. If we got like the West Coast main line, you had all the AI coming through. Just watch it from that sort of big window there. Oh, that's quite cool. Or this one. Nice. Got a cool footbridge, this one. Can we go around here? I'm guessing. Oh, hello. Fumes. And you got the other one. Oh, we can go down here as well. There we go, onto our one. Let's get back in instead of running around New Street. He was in that bridge area last week. Very inaccurate. Oh. Well, that's not good. Released. Pressed. So we want to keep it pressed. So we're due into Bromsgrove. Let's see. In about 28 minutes from now. So we've done sort of the bulk of the circuit. This is New Street. As you can see, we've come all the way down from there. So we haven't got as far to go. Yes. Oh no, the moving escalators don't move, you know. Got the sun visors. You can pop down, which aren't really that effective, but right, just over a minute, and then we shall get the door shut, and off we go. Yeah, that's not. Hang on, that's not good. The brakes are in air goods. We really want them to be in vacuum passenger. I can't remember how you change it on here. I mean, they've worked fine. So maybe they're just set by default, maybe, on this one. Quite possibly. Is there can we change the braking system? No, maybe they're just set by default, but maybe that one just shows up there as air goods as well. This is from Tees Valley. So, that is what you'd be doing. There is a way you can change the braking system on here. Other cab, is it? Can have a look. I mean, they've worked fine, so. Oh yeah, yeah, they're on. That's the one you want. Although, fortunately, and you got the DSD here, I think, haven't you, on this one as well? No. No, I don't think you. No, I don't think so. A few more bits there though, but they worked fine anyway, so that's all good. Oh, there comes a 6 coach coming out of there. Right, it's time to go. Let's get him. Yeah, that's better. I thought that might have just been set manually, automatically. Yeah, 13 miles to Bromsgrove. Oh, there is DSD on the right. No, well, we'll leave it for now. I think that would turn it on. Shift and enter. Oh, maybe not. We know for next time. Yeah, it wasn't that great, was it, looking for locos? It's a bit jumping head, isn't it? It's like, come on, go, go, go. Hang on. I bet now, can we... Oh, we can as well, can't we? I think. Now it might let us go at the actual limits. Possibly. Let's see. What's the next one? Oh, no, still the slower ones, as we are locos. Cool. So it's going to be fun going down the Licky incline in this. We're going to be really careful. Awesome, David. Enjoying playing it on my Xbox Series S. Awesome. What does the horn sound like? There's the horn. Get that along. Come on, off we go. Full power down the Licky incline. Yeah, that would go. Sure, that would go just fine. Lovely bit of architecture here, though. What this? Well, no, it's the same train. Yeah, it's the same train. It's hardly been touched since TSW 2020, so it's still the same train. Yeah, wouldn't be different. This is 5 ways. On here, level 400 and something. Yeah, level 400 or something. We would be like a level 1000, but between Train Sim World 2 last gen and Train Sim World 2 next gen, you can switch your profile over. University next on this glorious early summer's morning. I'm sure they're happy with this going through. Lovely, Oscar. Yeah, I wonder if you can walk along that bit there. This looks like you can, but I still haven't bothered trying it. Coast it from now. Has anyone tried walking along the canal? This bit here looks walkable. Possibly, Oscar, yeah. Well, no, for Xbox I think you can, but for PlayStation you can't. Yeah, it really does look like you can walk along this bit. I reckon you can. Someone try it. Can you walk along the canal path there? So it certainly does look like you can. Oh, you can't walk along the canal. Yeah. Would be nice though. I mean, that does look like it would be entirely walkable. You can sort of just sit there and watch trains go by. And imagine seeing the narrow boats moving along as well. I suppose there'd be like NPC cars, wouldn't they? You know, every sort of 5 minutes you see a narrow boat going through. Well, there's probably a bit of an issue there because the bridge goes sort of into the canal. Lovely, Oscar. The chocolate stop. Awesome energy if you take the trip. Very long train. And Selly Oak next. So probably for the entirety of the journey we shouldn't actually be following any other train. Well, probably not. That's quite cool, the little sort of small aqueduct there. Hello Gordon, how are you? Lovely. There's probably some new student accommodation there. Or looks like some sort of student accommodation near the uni. This is Selly Oak. I reckon it's going to start raining, isn't it? Probably. And it is Bourneville next. It goes very quick, this section from New Street to Kings Norton. Even though it is quite a chunk, it goes quick. Just playing Animal Shelter on Xbox, lovely. Or something which would be very just, I don't know, nice. It's just a very picturesque branch line route. Or something like, I don't know, just a little single track branch line. Or something like the Conwy Valley line. It's very quaint, single track. You've got the river right next to you, maybe boats going along. You know, little tiny village stations. Just a very quaint little line. And maybe with like a steam train. To make it even more just quaint. That would be cool. Or something like the, is it the Lou Valley branch? The Lou Valley, which has the Coombe Junction halt. Something like that. I don't know, little branch line. Little, I don't know, it's cool. Niddertail Barn will do that for us. That's true, but like a British one. Bourneville next. Have a little British diesel unit or a little steamer. So are we going to be running on the fast line? I think we might actually. I think we are. I think the last signal was green, wasn't it? Or was it? Well, it's not flashing yellow, so yeah, quite possibly we'll be going onto the down fast. Well, we probably would be, as it's not flashing. Guessing maybe some sort of approach control, maybe. That Aussie one, that'll be better. I think Chris Tarrant went along a little Aussie sort of branch line. It was like a little one coach DMU, very bumpy ride. The track was overgrown. It was quite cool though. Yeah, looks like we're going to go on to the down fast. See the banner of pizzas showing a clear on the right hand side, so that is good. So roll out the way, 323, so we're coming through. So it's most likely is approach control. Obviously still take it slow though, just in case. So it could be something. Nice and steady. Round we go. Yeah, so most likely it is approach control. but still, want to be careful. Which is an old 2-car railway, chugs along over about 5 days. Oh wow, that's probably the one. Probably the one I was thinking. It probably is. What is it? Is it 5 days just to get from one end to the other? I mean, is that even like a busy service? If it takes 5 days to get from one end to the other, I doubt many people are going to be travelling on it. Is it not going to go green? Maybe we do have to come to a stop. Yeah, looks like we're coming to a stop. So we're waiting for something. Oh, alright then. What we'll do is contact the signaller. Yeah, gotta wait, just in case. Might be something coming out of the Kings Norton depot, maybe. Coming across the tracks. More rail fans than anything. What is it, 5 days from one end to the other? Hello, Jackson. No, there's a train coming along here. That's probably what we're waiting for. Looks like a 66 from here. Oh, that's a steel train, I think. That's that, yeah, 2,000 ton steel train. Where's that going across? Yeah, I think it does. There it goes. Bloody hell. That's the Oscar. How many drivers drive it? Must be quite a long route to learn. And that would have come up there. I've actually done a video on that specific service. Heavy freight up Licky. If you want to see the struggle of doing that service. Right, should be good for us to go then now. There you go. Let's go. Hey Jackson, welcome back to First Class, mate. Much appreciated. The code, did you redeem the code? There's 2 drivers each. Oh wow. What is like the end of the line? It's just a small little village. I mean, yeah. Any towns or? I think Christown did go along that though. Hey, Mighty Wush, how are you, mate? Hopefully you're all well. Yeah, so looks like we're going on to the down fast. It's quite a weird track layout here. Got tracks, crisscrossing all over the place. And I believe it sends 60 for loco haul trains, and then 90 for, well, 70 for the 323s, but yeah, 90 for passenger trains. That's the Oscar. Let's get that up. So about 10 minutes to Bromsgrove, maybe a little bit more. Is Texas good? Well, from what we've seen of it, yeah. Yeah, so the only electrified lines are the, well, this one there on the left, the slow lines. The East Coast main line is completely messed up today, so my shift was interesting. Yeah, I'm all good. I'm going to guess it was flooding, Mighty Bush. It's been raining quite a bit, isn't it? Oh no, it was a signalling issue, wasn't it? I think my mate was sent me a thing that says signalling issues, etc. Lovely. And got Northfield just here. Need to get back onto the East Coast main line on train sim. It's been a little while. We lost all the signals from King's Cross to Ali Pally, so we're stuck on my unit in Hornsey for hours. Oh bloody hell. I suppose it was just a job of sitting and waiting, I guess. Did it make your shift much longer or shorter? Did they just say, right, no trains are going to go, so you're off? AM for 4 months, much appreciated, Jackson. Much appreciated. So we're climbing our way up to the Licky Incline, and then yeah, then we drop off the face of the earth. But there's Longbridge, Barnt Green, and then finally then the Licky Incline. So still about 3 miles away, I'd say, the Licky Incline. But you'll see it. It is crazy. There's Longbridge and £1 from Jackson. Cheers, mate. And I don't know if Jackson does do anything on this channel, but check him out. Might do something. Yeah, cheers, Jackson. One on the side in there at Longbridge. That'll probably be starting its service fairly soon. A great opportunity to deploy Netflix and kick back. Was an hour late to finish. One of those things you have to accept as a train driver. Yeah. I suppose, do you get paid for that extra hour though? Is it sort of just part of your contract that, you know, if there's issues, you might have to do an extra 3 hours without, well, pay? So I think it's 9 hours, isn't it? Ideally, and then 12 if there's issues. Awesome, Oscar. What one was that, Oscar? What one was that? Oh, lovely, Jackson. Well, there we go. When you get the new flight sim game. There you go, Jackson Britain Gaming. Yeah, double 37 with a rake of Mark 2s. Let's get a nice shot. Pretend we're watching from the fence here. Oh, that is nice. Oh, there we go. Off that goes. Fair enough. Fair enough. Smudge is back. She's arrived. Just coast it again. That's a good Gordon. I mean, fair enough. With a Long Island Railroad stream. Yeah, it's another good route. I haven't done that in a while. Coming up to Barnt Green. Oh yeah, Barnt Green and Sutton Coldfield, my favourite stations on the route. Probably more leaning towards Barnt Green as you get the fast trains whizzing through at 90. And then the little sort of branch line services. Climbing up and up and up. You can't be bothered cooking. Fair enough, Gordon. I can't cook, so I mean I can heat up stuff, you know, heat up a pizza, heat up some chips and stuff. Cooking is not a skill of mine. Some people are like sick at cooking. It's like, whoa, how? Get ready to drop off the face of the earth. It's coming up very soon. And going to cookery class. What a waste of time. Hello, Ben. Amanda knows how to cook. Maybe she can teach me. Right, here we go. Down the Licky incline. Well, just round this corner. No going back now. Got the preliminary route indicator there. And here we go. Down and down and down. I mean, just look at that. So we've got to be quite careful, as at the bottom of this we got to stop. And we are literally going down the side of a hill here. Look at that. Right, I think we're right with the brakes. I'll keep it on it what it is at the moment. Maybe a little bit more, as at the bottom is where we need to stop. So it would be nice to come down a bit more. If I was going to cook something, you would have a bacon and cheese and tomato omelette. Lovely. I like sort of the haze in the distance as well. So, kettle down, lick you. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to bloody stop. I should do that somewhere. A steam train coming up here. I doubt you'd be. I think a steam train up the incline with 10 coaches would be impossible. Although maybe with 4 or 5, probably more possible. Yeah, there'd be another stream, either flight sim or trucking. It'd be good fun, Quicko. If you can actually stop. Lovely, Quicko. Lovely, yeah, Oscar. So I've got to keep the brakes on. Coming down here. If we take them off, it's going to speed up big time. Yeah, Daniel, yeah. Good old cooking sim. And the brakes are releasing. I'll just coast it into Bromsgrove now. We get that under control quite nicely. Well, no, let's not screw it up now. Bloody hell, Oscar, bloody hell. Got to be on the train in 2.5 hours. You better get some sleep then, Oscar. Blame me, I've kept you up playing Cross City. Not good, I'd imagine it would be fairly difficult. See you, quick out. So what are we doing after this? Trucking or flying? I don't really mind which one we do, really. We'll put it a little bit past the platform as well. Try and get as many coaches on as possible. A bit like how it was placed at Lichfield City. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll try and aim to stop. Well, we'll stop before the red light, but we'll try and stop in line with that pole there. So you probably yeah, let's get that on a bit more. Yeah, that'll probably do. Yeah, there you go. And we should ideally have well, I mean, could have been better, but yeah, you get what I mean. A little bit past the platform, and you can try and get a few more coaches on. But yeah, that is Bromsgrove, and that does conclude today's trip. Fair enough, Nick. Maybe then, maybe. Fair enough, Oscar. Fair enough. But yeah, that is going to be everyone for today's Trenton World 3 live stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. I'll be back then for probably some trucking then. And we'll do that in about maybe half an hour's time or so on American Truck Simulator. Links can be found in the usual places: the Discord, PayPal, merch store. Obviously, big thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us the key to show off the route. It's been quite a while since it's been a lot, hasn't it, doing this? But it's been fun. It's been really good fun. As I said, it's the first proper new British route, modern British route since the Brighton Main Line, really. So yeah, really been enjoying it as well. It's a once in a lifetime. Well, not, but yeah, anyway, thanks for coming in. Have a lovely rest of your day, and hopefully see you next time. See you all, take care, bye guys.